Здравствуйте, меня зовут KosherTech. Сегодня у нас есть несколько китайских вентиляторов aRGB. Поехали.
I love my new assistant. Он мне очень нравится. No, it's KosherTech, not KosherTech. New assistant. I gotta talk to my assistant. But anyways, guys, these are from Phanteks. These are the SKW fans. What are they? The 123 pack DRGB fans. Cop them on Amazon for like 34 bucks, and they're really good budget side. Now cop two, obviously. So what's that? $70. Do the math for yourselves. But anyways, they only come in black. They come in 120 millimeters as well as 140 mm's. We have the specs and dimensions, everything here. I'm gonna have as well in the description below. So they're on 120 mil. PWM connector 1500 RPM. I'm not sure if this is PWM. Well, they are PWM. I guess max is 1500 AM. I'm not sure what the minimum is. It's not listed. CFM, we have 50 CFM. Sound decibel, that stuff is over here. But anyways, a nice presentation, nice looking box. Works with Aura Sync, Gigabyte Fusion, Razer Chroma, MSI Mystic Light, Polychrome. So basically with everything, you know. But anyways, let's pop it open. Let's see how it is. Packaging looks like it's, you know, for 35 bucks. It is what it is. We have, okay, so you could put the grommets yourself. Okay, we've seen that before. And then we have we just pop them all out. Okay, so, all right, you know, they're whatever. Oh man, this is like legit plasticky stuff. So essentially what you could do is you could just pop in. It has screws and all that stuff. Let me just get the accessory. There's no accessory box. I guess the accessories are just like that. They don't give you a hub or whatnot. So essentially all you have to do if you want to put in the paddings over here to dampen out the sound, you can just take these out and essentially just take out the 3M. I guess once you take them out, you just put them like that and that's it. But they look ugly, man. Like this looks like almost like an look at this. This almost looks like an incomplete job. You see how open it is? Like they couldn't just fill it up. But you know, it is what it is. But anyways, we're gonna go over the connections as well. I just wanted to see how to basically install them. But overall, very cheap design. Of course, it looks absolutely ugly. We got fan blades 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9 fan blade design. So essentially everything is daisy chain based. So you could so they don't have a hub. So keep that in mind. So you're gonna need a 3-pin aRGB connector most likely. So what we do is here, we essentially daisy chain everything. So this is going to go into here, if it's going to pop in. There you go. Now I hear it snap, popped in. And then essentially what we're going to do is we're going to daisy chain all the fans. So if I take this fan, we're going to connect this side into, where is it? This side right over here into here, and then we're going to keep on going the process as many fans as you have essentially. Then what you're going to do is you're going to take the other end and then you're going to plug it into your aRGB connector on your motherboard. Now, like I said, it doesn't have a hub or it doesn't have a controller, so keep that in mind. So you would definitely need to plug it in via aRGB, unless if you have a converter, your deep cool converters and other easy DIY converters, then you could use these. But without an aRGB connector, you won't be able to use these fans, at least from what I'm seeing here. Here we have a 3-way splitter. This splitter is for the fans themselves. So you're gonna just plug this in over here, the 4-pin into here, and then you're gonna continue here with the males coming out, and then you're gonna female, and then essentially what you're gonna do is you're gonna plug in either to, if you already have a different fan splitter coming out, you could do that, or you could just plug this end into a 4-pin PWM header, in your motherboard, so you control the speed via BIOS or a different fan software. And then like I said, we have screws. That's basically it. I honestly am curious to see how these things perform because they like just feel hella extra budget and cheap. But anyways, bye. Alright guys, so we got the ghetto paper towel, of course, test installed. Now this is basically just representation of airflow being pushed from the fans to the case. So anyways, right now we have it at 1000 RPM. We're going to stay a little quiet and hear how it sounds. Now I gotta say, at 1,000 RPM, these things have no mechanical sound. You don't hear no bearings. It sounds actually really, really quiet. Let's turn it up. So right now we have it at 1,200 RPM. Again, I gotta say, very quiet. Let's put it on to max. Now this was running maximum at 1400. I know it was advertised speed for 1500, but on my end we're running it maximum at 1400 RPM. Sounds great. At 1400 RPM, it sounds actually fantastic. Like I said, it's not hitting 1500. I'm not sure exactly why it's not actually going to max RPM. Maybe they're false advertising that it hits 1500. But let me know in the comments if you guys are having the same issue with these fans. But anyways, let's get into some RGB. All right, guys. So I'll be using Razer Chroma to essentially show the RGB colors of these fans, because these fans didn't come with a controller nor a hub. And I mean, there's, like I said, there's only, you could use them via the Mobo software, so your Asus, your ASRoCs, your MSIs, or your Gigabytes, or the Razer Chroma. Since I have the Razer Chroma, I'll just use the Razer Chroma because my Mobo doesn't have an aRGB port. Now, I mean, Razer Chroma is fantastic. I did a review. I'll have it in the link in the description below. But we're just running it through solid colors. So this is on max brightness, 100%. I mean, let's lower it to, let's say, 50. This is at 50. Where's that? At 50 right here. Let's lower it to 20%, and let's lower it to 0. I mean, that's how it looks. And let's put it on maximum, 100. They get pretty bright, and of course you could change all the solid colors. Let's make them like a pinkish color. They're gonna turn into pink. I mean, you guys can see that the colors are actually pretty accurate. I gotta say, it does a pretty decent job. Let's make it into like a yellow color. It's like a yellowish color, I want to say. Let's do a red. We have a nice red color. I mean, there's plenty of colors. You can make your custom colors. Like I said, I went over all of this in Razer Chroma software. Then we have this color, and then let's do a wave effect. And then, of course, we have these wave effects. The LEDs, I gotta say, are not too bad. It's just the fan itself. It has 12 LED. It's a 12 count LED. Let's do spectrum cycle colors, and then it has that. I mean, if we go to advanced chroma, let's do, now this has a wave effect. We could essentially just slow it down, and of course we could speed them up. They're not bad fans. I mean, I do like that they're not loud. The fans actually push a decent amount of air. They were going at 1400 for me, not 1500, so I'm not too sure exactly what's what with that. We could do, let's do a wheel effect. So now we have this wheel effect. I mean, you know, they're alright. They really are okay. If you're not, I wouldn't recommend these if you're not, like I said, since they don't have a controller or a hub, just make sure you guys are aware of that. And if you don't have Razer Chroma or your motherboard is not compatible, definitely do not buy these fans because the RGB won't work. We could do spectrum cycle. Let's do spectrum cycle. Basically does its all, you know, colors. But I mean, they're not bad for the budget. They're alright. I mean, there's other fans that I would recommend over this. I mean, you could go with the PC Cooler Ronas, Halos, the Deep Cool CF120s. I want to say they're a bit more expensive. They're in the $50 range. You know, they're just not my cup of tea. But let me know what you guys think about these fans. I mean, this is the best representation I could show you. via the Razer Chroma hub/software. But as always, guys, I'm KosherTech. I'm gonna catch you cats next time. Deuces.